Hi everyone, it's Kara here from Boho Berry, and today I am here with my brand new February Plan With Me video. So I have that for you all today. First thing I wanted to do before I get started is just to go over, do a little flip through of what my journal has looked like for the month of January, which I know that's something that's often requested. So let's take a little peek inside. Alright, so I have here my January spread, which really has not changed much, just adding a few appointments here and there. I've got my Plan With Me challenge prompts, so you can see all the ones that I've completed. I do need to do some catching up on this. Then I have my January tracker, which this is what it looks like, all filled out so far. I have my January memories page, which I love. This is almost complete. I have my waiting on. I have my gratitude log, which I love, love, love. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like this with the 2 items per day, but I actually really, really do. It's nice and concise, and the whole month will be all in one spread here, which I love. This page, I have this covering it. It's email addresses for some local Philly area bullet journal people. So I'm trying to get us together, so that should be awesome. Then I have where my dailies first start. I've got some plans for a summer road trip. I've got more and more dailies. This is my 52-week money challenge. Essentially what you do is the numbers 1 through 52. Each week you pick a number and move that much money into your savings account. So I've been doing this every Monday, and every Monday I pick a random number and move that amount of money. And the idea is by the end of the year, you will have, I think it's roughly $3,000. So that's kind of cool. This is some notes that I took on YNAB. I attended a couple of YNAB webinars and I took notes. YNAB, for those of you that don't know, is short for You Need a Budget. And you can find out about that. I'll link it in the notes below as well. But it's basically just my budgeting software. More notes on YNAB stuff, and then I keep going into my dailies. I have my PTLDoodles for the month of January. This is a challenge on Instagram run by one of my friends, Passion Themed Life, and I can link that below as well, but the idea is just to do a little doodle each day based on the prompts that she lists. So I loved this January one because it's all about planner icons. I have more dailies. I decided to start doing a Couch to 5K program again. So this is just an overview of all the runs that I'll be doing. And then for a few pages here, I just have logs of each of my runs. So far I am on week 3. Saturday or tomorrow will be my 3rd run of week 3. So I've got these pages ready to go for that. I've got this I don't know why I started writing it in this bullet journal, because I actually meant to put it in my blog and business bullet journal. So I started it, I stopped, and I moved it over to my blog and business bullet journal. So that's just kind of a scrap page. More of my dailies. I started on my Wreck This Journal. So I've only done a couple of prompts so far, but this is where I'm going to log all of the pages that I accomplish. Got more dailies, and while I'm here, I wanted to talk to you guys about these new time trackers that I've implemented each day. And basically what I do is I just draw these out the night before and I plan out how I want to spend my day the following day. So I plan this out ahead of time. The light blue is for sleep. The yellow is my morning routine time. Purple is work that I do as my job for operations manager for Lisa over at Marketing Creativity. Green is errands or appointments. And then orange is all of my Boho Berry stuff. So just to give you an idea, I do this ahead of time. I plan out how I want my day to go based around appointments, etc. And then I look at that throughout the day to kind of see how I want to plan my day. Another thing you'll notice popping up on this page is these little colored squares. And these colored squares relate to my Calendex, which is on the very next page here. But each of those colored squares correlates to one of these colored boxes on my Calendex. The Calendex is basically a morphing of an index and a calendar. And I've actually written a blog post about different methods of future planning in your bullet journal, which I'll link that above here. But basically, this is my favorite method at the moment. So I explain that in a little more detail, where I got it from, etc. So if you want to check that out and you're curious about this page, definitely head on there. This page is one of my Sunshine and Berries pages where I log our notes. Me and Kim over at Tiny Ray of Sunshine have weekly meetings, and we meet up and talk about successes, challenges, plans for the week, etc. For obvious reasons, I blocked this off, but I just wanted you to see that that's what it is and it's there. And I have more daily pages. I started a spread for ideas for my next bullet journal. I'm just going to keep a running list here for ideas, things I might want to change when I start a new journal in a few months. This day you can see is kind of blank. That's when we had our big blizzard. More dailies. And then this is actually today. And then I created this cute little tracker for InCoWriMo. InCoWriMo is short for International Correspondence Writing Month. The general idea is that you write and mail or deliver a handwritten letter every day in the month of February. So I set up this cute little tracker here for that. Then we're moving on into blank pages, and this is where I'm going to start to set up February. So let me get all my supplies together and we'll start to set up for the month. Alright, so here we are with everything finished, and so what you can probably tell here is that I'm essentially keeping this as simple as possible. I like going back throughout the month and adding little embellishments here and there, but for the most part, I think, I know some would disagree, but I think that I keep my bullet journal pretty simple. So this is my monthly spread. Obviously I'll go in and fill all of this in with my events and my goals for the month. I color coordinate this as always, and you can see that when I flip to my January spread, you can see how I have everything color coordinated in there when it all gets filled in. I decided on the February one not to include this little calendar. I'm basically going to have this side all for goals, and I might make another header here for notes. I'm not sure yet, so I'm leaving that blank for now. Then I have my Plan With Me challenge prompts. This is a Instagram challenge that I host with Pretty Prints and Paper and Tiny Ray of Sunshine. That's Jessica and Kim. And this was when I was first laying it out before I created the printable for the challenge. So I'm going to go back in here and doodle a little bit and add some fun to this spread, as I always do. Then I have my February tracker, and I have the same items that I want to track this month. I added my little quote at the bottom. Also, anyone interested in this tracker page, I actually created a printable version of it, and I have that available on my website. I have a free resource library that's available to my tribe members. So if you're on my email list, you have access to that resource library, and I have a ton of printables on there. This is one of the newer ones that I uploaded. So if you're interested in that, I'll link how to join the tribe down below, and you'll get a password to access that free resource library on the blog if you're interested. Now we move on. This is going to be my February memories page. And the last thing I have in here, like I said, I'm keeping this super simple this month. I'm not going to add a ton of extra spreads or collections unless things come up. One thing that I am adding this month is this hashtag RockYourHandwriting. And this is a little challenge that a few friends of mine and I have come up with. And it's all about improving your handwriting. It's called the Rock Your Handwriting Challenge. And I will have this all detailed over on the blog today. So I'll send you over there so you can get information, find out what the prompts are for the month. But essentially it's me and it's Kim from Tiny Ray of Sunshine, Dee from Decade 30, and Jessica from Pretty Prints and Paper. We've all teamed up. We always get compliments, all of us, on our handwriting. So we wanted to create a little challenge for the Instagram community. So if you're on Instagram and you want to improve your handwriting in February, definitely check out this challenge. Like I said, I'll link to this in the show notes below, and I'll have all the prompts and a little more information on how all of that works. So then starting on page 70 is where my February dailies will start. 1 month in, my February dailies will start on page 70. So I'm estimating this 250-page journal to last me about 4.5 months. If you have any questions on anything I've shown here today, definitely leave me some comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. Also, if you are not aware yet, I am hosting a giveaway over on the blog this week, and that giveaway is for 3 sets. Each set is one Leuchtturm 1917 dot grid notebook, just like this one, and one Pilot Metropolitan Retro Pop, just like this one. Now these sets are different colors, and I'll have those all linked below as well so you can check them out, but the amazing folks over at Goulet Pens teamed up with me, and we're going to be giving away 3 sets of Leuchtturm notebooks and Pilot Metropolitan fountain pens. So I'll link that below as well, and until next time, bye!